Hello, I'm Benton Barber.
And I'm Mackenzie Gates.
This is WTHS News for Friday, March 7th. Here are this week's top stories. Do you like country or island music? Well, if you do, you will probably like Greg Dillard, a teacher here at THS. Mr. Dillard plays at many local events as well as shows around the country. He even released his own CD last fall.
We caught up with Mr. Dillard to talk to him about his musical talent.
Well, when I play around here, I play a lot of different styles of music, country rock, what some people would call beach or trop rock. I love reggae music. I play a lot of reggae stuff like Bob Marley. Just pretty much a very wide variety that span a lot of different genres and decades of music. I actually did not know I had musical talent until I got to Northeast Community College in Booneville. Back in '93, I got into the course just as an elective to help my grades. And the director thought that I had some talent, and he got me to try out for some different scholarship type groups. And I ended up making them, and that landed me in a big scholarship group called Campus Country.
Do you write your own songs?
I do. I just released an album back in November of 2013. It's got a heavy Caribbean bass feel to it, a lot of island styles mixed in with some jazz. A couple of songs have a strong country feel to them, but like I said, more island, Caribbean is how I would classify it. This week I'm playing 3 different venues, 2 here in Tupelo and 1 in Pickwick, Tennessee. So I just kind of travel about, and I guess whatever is on the schedule at that time. My official website is www.gregdillard.com. I'm on Reverb Nation, YouTube, all of the different social media sites, so they can find it there. Check out my debut album, Trapped in Paradise Again, at www.gregdillard.com.
Now let's go to amateur meteorologists C.J. Williams and Lane Mansour for your much anticipated weather forecast.
Thanks, Benton and Mackenzie. We're this week's amateur meteorologists. I'm CJ.
And I'm Lane. Let's take a look at your weekend forecast. For Friday, we have a high of 64 and a low of 40. And then on Saturday, we have a high of 68 and a low of 44. Rounding off the weekend with a high of 59 and a low of 40. Looks to be perfect weather to get out and support your Tupelo athletics.
Yes, speaking of that, for baseball, on Friday we have a game at North Pontotoc, junior varsity at 5, varsity at 7. Then on Saturday we have 2 games at Pontotoc. First game versus Alcorn Central at 3, and the second versus Pontotoc at 5. And as for tennis, both boys and girls have a match at New Albany versus New Albany. So be sure to come out and support.
Also, don't forget the junior-senior prom is scheduled for Saturday, March 22nd. Tickets will be available in the cafeteria for $15.
Now that we've gotten your weekend forecast, let's slip into something more casual and talk about your spring break. That's more like it.
Spring break is one of the most anticipated school holidays for students and teachers across the district. Let's go to WTHS Reporters for more.
Hi, I'm here with freshman Katie Darnell, and what are your plans for spring break?
I am going to the Cayman Islands.
Nothing. We have baseball games and I guess hanging out with friends.
I'm not doing anything.
I really don't know yet. I might go somewhere and get loose. You never know about me. Might be at home laying in the bed, sleep. Never know. I could be doing anything. I might come to Cracker Barrel and tip you.
I'm going to sleep a lot and live the dream. Yeah.
Considering I'm going to college next year, I figured it'd be good to stay home with the family.
I don't have any plans.
We're going to Disney World.
I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling, really.
So what about you?
Get some sleep.
I'm going to buy some more shoes.
So you're just going to be shopping?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's what I'm going to be doing too.
I'm going to visit my family. Working in Tupelo doesn't give me a lot of time to be with them, so I get to take a small break and visit all my family.
I'm having a staycation.
I'm going to Birmingham to shop.
Okay, what are you guys doing for spring break?
I'm going to be playing basketball and chilling at my grandma's house.
Okay.
I'm going to be playing football, chilling.
What about you?
Sleeping.
I don't know, really. I think, go swimming and stuff, have fun with my fam.
I'm supposed to be going to Florida.
I'm going to Chicago, be chilling.
I'm probably going to go to work, and that's probably it.
I'm working because I have no money.
My birthday's in spring break, so I'm gonna go on a Disney trip, and I'm gonna have so much fun.
I'm going to the beach.
What beach?
Santa Rosa in Florida.
Santa Rosa. I thought that's not in California.
No.
That's San Jose.
I made plans with my sister because she's off to college and I never see her anymore, so we're gonna hang out.
One question: How many sheep were killed making your jacket?
Well, Membership and I don't really have any plans. Our plan is to do as little as possible. I'm sure we'll cover some baseball and some things like that. So.
Hi there. Well, yes. Hadn't gotten to spend a lot of time with the family, so we're planning on hanging out a little bit and maybe having a nice meal together at Applebee's. And really, that's all we have planned so far for the whole spring break. So I'm really excited about that.
Now I've heard a rumor that your dog Cinnamon just came out of surgery. Are y'all gonna be keeping him well at home?
Yes, we put him down.
Any last words, little Q?
Nah.
All right. There you go.
Now that we've heard some plans from students around the school, let's take a look at the weather. For Monday, we have high 65, low 44, and on Tuesday, high 70, lows 45. For Wednesday, high 64, low 38, and rounding out the week on Thursday, it's going to be a little bit chillier, highs 54, lows 32. You might need a sweater.
Also, don't forget the 2 baseball games on Tuesday and Wednesday, both at Oxford, Tuesday versus South Haven and Wednesday versus Lake Pomeroy. But whatever your plans may be, just make sure you have fun
and be safe. That's your WTHS weather forecast. I'm CJ.
And I'm Lane. Back to you, Benton and McKenzie.
With February being Black History Month, the THS held a program for the student body recognizing and remembering accomplishments made by black men and women throughout history. WCBI's Andrea Self was the keynote speaker for the event 2 weeks ago.
We spoke to Ms. Yvette Hop and members of THS Voices about the organization in this year's event.
Traditionally, what we did this year is normally what we do traditionally. Nothing really changed in regards to how the setup and how the program is run as it relates to the Black History program. On average, we have approximately 70 students that participate each year. I was surprised and excited about the variety of students as it relates to the instruments that they play. This year we were able to have a student who actually played the violin, and that was something new for us, and it was a nice experience to have. Mrs. Self is really a friend of the Black History program. She actually spoke for us like 8 or 9 years ago maybe, and she was very excited to be able to come back and do us that favor again. And as usual, she does a great job, and she did a great job on that day.
Well, actually, I didn't come in to the last 2 or 3 weeks, but a friend told me about it, and I just showed up to one of the practices, and I ended up performing with them.
I thought the Black History program was pretty great this year. I got involved in it last year, and it's great to be back in it again. So somebody told me about this. I was actually playing keyboard for the THS Voices. We constantly start like around November, I'll say it like that. And then we practice until the Black History program. So.
What do you think the best part of the program was?
The choir.
I thought that it was a great success, and it affected me in a very positive way. I felt that I learned a lot through the talking of Miss Andrea, and I felt that these programs are a necessity as to keep us grounded on Black history and Black culture. I sang with the Black History Choir, and I led a song.
How often did you have to practice?
We practice every Tuesday and Thursday during T period. Usually starts back in the fall and leads up until the time of the program.
And is there any way that you think the Black History program can improve for next year?
I would say more crowd, more
involvement.
There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. Involvement.
Be sure to tune back in March 21st when we take a closer look at more. As always, thanks for tuning in to WTHS. Have a great spring break.